Hey, what's going on, people? So, today I'm going to be doing a little review on the Ecogear Ecoboulder Max. Um, I bought this a few months ago and I've been definitely getting some heavy use out of it. It's pretty beat up. Uh, it's a little heavy. I'd say, guesstimating probably about 45 pounds or around there. Again, that's just a complete guesstimation there. But I bought this thing because, as you've probably seen in some of my other reviews, I joined the Freedom Boat Club, and some of their boats don't have speakers. So when I'm out on the water, I want to listen to my music. So I got one of these. Um, Before I used to use like one of those small Bose speakers, but after a few months on the water and dealing with salt water and the sun beating on it and all that stuff, it died on me. Um, and I'll show you that one. It was this bad boy, which is tiny, but it was a beast with the sound, and it lasted me a few years. I actually got this for free uh, from Westlaw, I believe, when I had signed up for their um, legal research services. They gave me this speaker, and yeah, it unfortunately crapped out on me. So that really sucked. But it led to me getting this bad boy, and I have to say I really like it. It has some pretty cool features. Uh, so they do say that it's completely waterproof. Now I haven't. I mean, not completely. It's you can't submerge it underwater and hope that it's gonna keep working. Um, Especially like if you look at this. This is where the power outlet comes in. You have to plug in uh, right into the wall from there. It comes with a wire that helps you do that, but just seeing how easy that thing pops off when you unscrew it uh, makes me weary about dropping it in the water. And also, I think when they advertised it, they were doing that in fresh water, and I'm mostly in salt water, so uh, I wasn't gonna drop this thing in the water and test that out. But there's been a few times where I've been caught in rainstorms on the boat, and this thing has been soaked and been perfectly fine. So that's pretty cool. I like the inputs. So you could charge your phone on there. It has just a regular USB there. It has an aux in, and it has a mic input. So you could do a little karaoke or, you know, blast your message to people. I also like that it comes with wheels. Has just the rolling suitcase thing going on. So I basically just wheel this thing around. I'll put my bags on top of it and keep going that way. It also, very cool, this center right here is actually a wireless charger. So you can just throw your phone on there and have it charged instead of having it plugged in, which I thought was also pretty cool. Like most wireless chargers, it charges pretty slow. So, don't get your hopes up on that. Um, let's see, this thing. So,
EcoCast transmitting.
this thing
Ready
has
to connect.
been sitting in my living room after I took it out on the boat and used it all day. And then I used it in my living room a few times to do little dance parties with my son because he loves to dance. He loves to dance music. So I do that all the time. And look at this, still halfway battery. That's 3 days it's been sitting without charge. And it's gotten at least 12 hours of use in those 3 days. and has not touched the charger, and we're still good to go, half battery. So I love that. Sometimes I leave this thing in the car or the van and take it out on the boat several times, and it's been pretty reliable. They say it has about 30 hours of life. I don't think I've tried to use it straight for 30 hours, but I could definitely say 14, 15 hours, maybe more, on separate occasions where I have it turned off. And it's worked great. So you'll find it. It'll say Ecogear on there, and then you can sync up.
Your phone is connected.
And the sound is pretty good. I'm not gonna blast it here. We're gonna put it at the lowest setting so you can kind of hear what's going on there. And let's see if we go to this right here. So this is at a low setting. My phone's on max, but you could also lower your phone and increase your phone, and that's completely separate from this increase. So I could lower my phone volume all the way down to the bottom and then increase this bad boy. So that, I thought, I mean, the sound is great. Even with the small speaker, I was not getting that kind of bass and that kind of full sound. So another cool feature that I haven't tried out, but I've seen other people using the same Ecogears or different versions of it, and it was advertised that you can actually sync them. So I could have one phone playing music across several of these in sync. So they'll all play the same sound. And one of the boats that I saw do this, it sounded like the boat had an awesome sound system. Meanwhile, it was just 3 of the smaller versions of this brand of speaker. So I thought that was pretty cool that you could do that and have that, full sync feature. It also has some lights and you can play with, which I thought was pretty cool. You got your equalizer on there where you can play with that. It has the standard fast forward, all that type of stuff. You can change the source. I haven't really messed with these buttons to know what that was about, so can't tell you. So I used to think, I just turn it on and throw the phone on there to wireless charge, but no, you got to actually turn on the wireless charger in order for that to work. So beware of that. What else? Yes. It has these cup holders on top. I really don't like the cup holders that much because they're very shallow. It's like maybe, that one little finger length there deep. So, once I get moving on the boat and I try to use this as a cup holder, if there's a little quick action, the things will tumble right off of it, including your phone. So, make sure you stabilize it. But, not everybody's gonna be using this on the boat. This could be, your backyard thing, the bar, whatever, where you don't have permanent speakers and you want to bring some good sound with you. I could even see this for parties and things like that, especially if you have like 6 of these spread out across a large area. Yeah, I could see that working out very well. I have tested out the distance. I would say I could probably get about 30 feet away before it starts crackling um, and not catching the signal, which is pretty cool. It's a good distance. Um, and yeah, I mean, altogether, it's a pretty cool product. Has these handles on the side, make it easy. Like I said, wheel it around. Also has a beer bottle opener. Even though, I don't know, the beer bottle opener doesn't work as well as most of them. You kind of have to get the bottle at the right angle in order to make use of it. But all in all, very cool. I think I got this for about 200 bucks on sale. I see that they're still selling it for like two and change, 250 maybe. Some sites are even selling it for 300. So make sure you shop around because you might be able to find it for cheaper, like I did, or on sale. But all in all, except for the downsides of the weight, but it has wheels, and you can also carry things on top of it. The shallow cup holders, but who's really relying on this as a cup holder, and does that really matter if it's not moving and you're in a stable environment like outdoors? The waterproofness, awesome. Like I said, been in some crazy rainstorms on the boat and not one problem with it. It's also been sitting in the sun for hours and hours and haven't had a problem. And I've put heavy use on this thing. Like I'll go out and be on the boat all day from 9 in the morning to 4, 5 in the evening with this thing playing and in the sun, and it's been working perfectly for me. So I definitely like it. So I thought I would share it with y'all. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've had any other experiences with it, or if you tried any of the other versions from this brand, Ecogear. But yeah, like I said, I like it. We'll see if it ever craps out on me. I'll give you the update if it does, or if it ever falls into the water and I try to salvage it, and let you know how that reaction goes. But all in all, definitely a 5-star review on this thing. I'm loving it, and check it out. But as I always say, trust no one. Do your own research. Do your due diligence. Check out the other options. I researched several other boxes. Some of them were much lighter, but a little bit more expensive. So I ended up going with this one, and I was very, very happy with my choice. So check it out. It definitely works well. All right, people, trust no one.